Hello gorgeous peeps, this is Chris from TechSpert, and for the last 3 days I've been thoroughly testing out the Samsung Galaxy Buds, truly wireless earbuds launched this Wednesday at Samsung Unpacked. I've tested a lot of buds in my time and I've got to say I am very impressed by the quality on offer here. Here's my full 3-day review, and don't forget, for more on the latest and greatest tech, to poke, subscribe and ding that notifications bell. Cheers! So first of all, I absolutely adore that tiny form factor. These are definitely the most compact, truly wireless earbuds that I have tested out. And they're super light as well, at just 5.6 grams. Coming to these from the Skullcandy Push, the difference is really clear. And the Skullcandies weren't even that bulky either. The Galaxy Buds definitely look and feel more premium, however. That soft touch finish is really nice indeed. This here is obviously the white version, but you can also pick them up in black and a really neon yellow if you want people to think that your earwax is radioactive or something. What I was really impressed with was how firmly they fit into your ears. They fit in there nice and snug, and they really do hold firm as well, thanks to those dinky little hook things. You get plenty of substitute ear gels and those hooky things as well to suit your own lug hole, bundled in the box. The first couple of days, as I was rushing about the place desperately trying to cover stuff for MWC, I was kind of worried that they'd just come flying out at some completely random point and then basically I'd be buggered. If one of these drops out as you're on a tube escalator or something like that, then that's it. Gone basically. But the good news is, even if you're jogging about like a mentalist, they do hold really firm. Neither of them have popped out even once. Definitely what you kind of hope for when you're spending a lot of money on a bit of gadgetry. And just to prove it, mosh test! And that light, compact and comfortable design basically means that the Galaxy Buds are really comfy to wear for hours on end, literally hours. No kind of earache or anything like that. Pairing is an absolute piece of piss as well. First time I used them, I literally just opened the lid, pulled out the buds, and they appeared in the Bluetooth menus on both my Android phone and my iPhone. I've been testing them out mostly on my iPhone just to see if they would play nicely together, and so far they definitely have. Noise cancellation is bloody good. The Galaxy Buds do a really good job of blocking out everything that's going on in the world. You'll just about be able to make out conversations going on around you, but that's about it. Everything else is just nicely blurred out, leaving you in your own little personal joy bubble. You do of course get full touch controls with the Galaxy Buds as well. It's a single tap in order to start your music, single tap again to pause it, a double tap to skip to the next track, and a triple tap in order to skip back a track. You can also double tap to answer any incoming calls, and if you long press, that calls up the phone assistant. It is kind of annoying that you can't change volume using the touch controls, especially with something like Spotify. I found that even with the normalization feature active, it's still really jarring sometimes when you're playing a playlist. Occasionally a track will come on, it'll just absolutely blast your eardrums and you'll be fumbling for your phone and swearing in the middle of the pavement. But I found that the controls have basically worked really well. When I first started using them, I did occasionally miss-tap. I would be tapping around the edge by accident, but once you get used to the position and everything, it's absolutely fine. And also, whipping the buds out does automatically stop your music, so that's good news. If somebody just suddenly starts talking at you, you don't have to be fumbling for your phone or anything. Just whip out the buds, nice and easy. And they do work independently of one another as well. You can leave one in the case and stick the other one in, and then it will just start playing music as standard. That's really good if you want to be listening to some tracks but also aware of what's going on around you. Maybe do a sneaky one of these when you're in a work meeting or something. But of course none of that really matters a jot if the music quality is thankfully, it is really good, which is all the more impressive when you consider the size of these things. Rock music will really get your pulse pounding. Jazz music and hip-hop music sounds great because that bass comes through nice and clear without drowning out the rest of the sound. It doesn't matter what genre you're into, the sound will just be crisp and clear. The stereo output is perfect. You actually sound like you're in the room as they're recording the music. Seriously, for some in-ear, truly wireless earbuds, these things are probably the best I've tested, or definitely like right up there with the best. As for battery life, I found that I did indeed get the full 6 hours that Samsung is advertising per charge. And if you stick it back in the case, you can get another 6 hours out of them as well. That case is just as compact as the actual buds themselves. It's a really cute little thing, just like a pill box really. And it comes in the same color as the buds themselves as well, which is very neat. Nice little attention to detail there, Samsung. All you need to do is just flip the lids and then just stick the buds in there. Nice and quick and simple. They're held in there magnetically, although it doesn't feel like the firmest magnetic attraction. They do jiggle about a bit, but as you can see there, bit of a you have to get a fairly big jiggle on before they do finally tumble out. But at least there is some magnetic connection, so when you do pop that lid, they don't come flying out accidentally or anything like that. And when they are charging as well, there's a handy little LED inside, and then when you snap the case shut, that transfers to the outside as well, so you can see exactly what is going on. And then to charge the actual case itself, you can just shove in Type-C USB cable. There is one of those bundled in the box as well. Otherwise, they also support full wireless charging as well. So if you've got a wireless charging pad with a Qi standard, just stick that on there. Or also, if you've got a phone that supports wireless reverse charging as well, such as the Galaxy S10 or the Huawei Mate 20 Pro, again, you just sit them on top, enable that feature, and they'll start to power up, and you'll be able to tell because of the LED. And that right there is what I think of the Samsung Galaxy Buds after 72 hours of use. I am very, very impressed indeed by these bad boys. I wholly recommend checking them out if you're into your music and you want portability without any sacrifice at all to comfort and also quality. Here in the UK, they cost around £139. They are more expensive than the likes of the Skull Candy Push, stuff like that, but honestly, I would say it is worth it. And you can also get them bundled free if you pre-order the likes of the Galaxy S10 as well before that's released. So slap your thoughts down below in the comments, and don't forget to poke subscribe and ding that notifications bell for more on the latest and greatest tech. Cheers everyone, love you!